Magandang araw, ako pong muli si Imelda B. de Guzman. Okay, sa mga estudyante ko, please open your module on page 6. So, ito yung ating first topic sa ating week 1. Okay, so makikita nyo dyan sa inyong module ang factoring polynomial. So, there are different types of factoring, okay, of polynomials. Pero ang topic muna natin ngayon is factoring common monomial factor. Okay? So, manood at makinig ng mabuti dito sa aking lesson upang mas maunawaan ninyo ang pagbabasa ng inyong example. Okay, bago tayo magpatuloy, let us first have a review on quotient law of exponent. So, paano natin to i-apply sa pagdi-divide ng polynomials? Okay, for example, we have x to the 4th power divided by x. Okay, so napansin nyo ba na pareho yung ating variables? Okay, so ibig sabihin, ang quotient law of exponent can be applied to the expression which has the same basis. Okay, so dapat pareho ang ating variables na pinagdi-divide. So, pag ganun, pag pareho ang ating variables, ang gagawin lang natin is we're going to copy the base, which is x, and subtract the exponents. So, 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So, therefore, our final answer is x cubed. Okay? Nakuha ninyo? Okay. Another example. We have a to the 5th power divided by a to the 5th power. So, this time, ang ating variable is a. So, ngayon, we're going to apply the law of exponent by, okay, copying the base, which is a, and subtracting the exponents. So, we have a raised to the 5th minus 5. Then, it is equal to 0. So, ngayon, any number or variables which is raised by the 0th power, the answer is always equal to 1. Okay, class? Nakuha nyo yan? So, wag nyo kakalimutan, ha? So, yan ay gagamitin natin sa ating lesson para hindi kayo mahirapan. Okay. Okay, so start na tayo. What is factoring? So, factoring is an inverse process of multiplication. Okay, so yung last activities natin is nagmumultiply tayo ng ating mga given polynomials. So, ito yung sinasabi nating kabaligtaran ng multiplication na tinatawag nating factoring. So, habang ako ay nagdi-discuss, makikita ninyo kung ano yung sinasabi kong kabaligtaran. Okay, so ready na kayo? Okay. Let's first define the prime and composite numbers. So, prime number is a number which has exactly 2 factors, which is 1 and the number itself. Anong example nito? So, meron tayong 5, meron tayong 2, meron tayong 3, pero dito sa aking slide, ang pinakita kong example is yung 5 and 2. So, pag sinabing prime number, ang factors lang niya o yung numbers na pwedeng ipag-multiply is 5 at 1 para maging equivalent to 5. So, it is a prime number. Okay, next. Why is 2 a prime number? Kasi we only have 2 factors. 2 and 1. So, wala nang iba. Yun lang ang kanyang factors. So, ibig sabihin, it is a prime number. Okay, class? Next. Composite number, a number which has more than 2 factors. Okay, marami ang composite numbers. Pero dito sa aking slide, meron lang akong ibinigay na 2 examples. Okay? 4 is a composite number kasi it has more than 2 factors. Ano-ano ang mga factors ng 4? We have 1 and 4. 2 and 2. So, ibig sabihin ay 2 times 2 is equal to 4 and 1 times 4 is equal to 4. So, hahanap kayo ng numbers na pag pinag-multiply ay magiging sagot ay 4. Next is 12 is also a composite number at it has more than 2 factors. So, meron tayong 1 and 12 is equal to 12. 6 times 2 is equal to 12. 4 times 3 is equal to 12. So, yung tawag doon sa dalawang numbers na pinagmumultiply ay tinatawag nating factors. Okay? So, malinaw po ba ang lesson na ito? Okay, so ngayon ay next example na tayo. Okay. In factoring common monomial factor, let us follow these steps. 1. Determine if common monomial factor or GCF, greatest common factor, exists. Number 2. Find the GCF of the numerical coefficients. Number 3. Find the variable with the least exponent that appears in each term of the given polynomial. 4. Express greatest common monomial factor as product. 5. To completely factor the given polynomial, divide the polynomial by its GCF. The resulting quotient is the other factor. Okay? So, lagi niyong basahin yan, kopyahin sa inyong notebook. Before we go on with our lesson, let us first have a review on multiplication of polynomials. Okay, let us multiply 3 times quantity x minus 4. So, to get the product, we're going to use the distributive property of multiplication. So, paano natin ginagawa yun? So, i-multiply natin yung 3 sa bawat terms na nasa loob ng parentheses. So, we have 3 times x is equal to 3x. 3 times negative 4 is equal to negative 12. Okay? So, factoring is a reverse process of or inverse process of multiplication. So, ngayon, simulan na natin yung ating factoring. So, factor using greatest common monomial factor, ang given natin is 3x minus 12. Napansin ninyo, ito yung product natin dun sa ating activity kanina. So, ngayon, ang hahanapin natin, ang aaralin natin is kung paano makukuha yung factors, kung paano lalabas yung 3 times quantity x minus 4 na nasa given natin sa taas. Okay? So, ngayon, tingnan muna natin kung merong common monomial factor ang ating given polynomial. Okay, so tingnan natin yung parehong constants. Pareho tayong, yung first term natin ay may 3, yung ating second term is merong negative 12. So, ibig sabihin, pwede nating hanapin ang kanilang GCF. So, yung ating first term ay may x, yung kabila naman, yung ating second term ay walang kasamang x. So, ibig sabihin, wala tayong magiging common na variable. So, paano natin hahanapin ang greatest common factor of 3 and 12? So, unahin natin yung 3. So, we're going to list down all the factors of 3, which is 1 and 3. So, wala nang iba, kundi yan lang ang factors ng 3. So, 3 is an example of prime number. Next is 12. The factors of 12 are 1, 12, 2, 6, 3, 4. So, pag pinag-times natin yung dalawang number, dapat ang magiging sagot is 12. So, 12 is an example of composite number. So, tingnan natin yung bawat factors na nilista natin sa 3 at sa 12. Hanapin natin ang pinakamataas na common factor. Yan, 3. So, 3 is our greatest common factor. So, 3 will become our greatest common monomial factor. Siya yung ating unang factor sa ating sagot. So, hanapin naman natin is yung ating second factor. So, pag second factor natin, ang ginagawa natin para mahanap natin yun is we're going to divide the given polynomial by our greatest common monomial factor. Okay. Yan, nauna ang mga guhit ko. Okay. So, paano nagkaroon ng x o ng quantity x minus 4? So, dinivide natin yung 3x by 3. So, ang magiging sagot is x. So, kaya may x na doon sa ating second factor. Next is divide negative 12 by 3. That's why we have negative 4. So, our factors of 3x minus 12 is 3 times quantity x minus 4. Okay? So, nakita nyo yung example natin sa taas. Bumalik lang tayo doon sa ating example or sa activity natin kanina. So, kaya ang factoring is the inverse process of multiplying. Okay? Okay, our next example is x squared y squared minus 3xy squared. Okay, first let us determine whether our given polynomial has a common monomial factor. So, tingnan natin yung bawat terms. So, sa first term natin, meron tayong variable na xy. At doon sa ating second term, meron din tayong variables na xy. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayong makukuhang common monomial factor. Okay, doon sa ating first term, ay wala tayong nakikitang numerical coefficients, pero it is understood na meron tayong 1. Okay. So, sa ating second term ay ang ating numerical coefficients is negative 3. So, hindi na natin kailangan hanapin ang GCF ng ating numerical coefficients. Okay. So, kung ang ating hahanapin GCMF ay galing sa ating literal coefficients, so, ang tatandaan ay pipiliin natin yung merong variables na may pinakamababang exponent. So, isa-isahin natin. So, sa first term natin, we have x squared. At dun sa ating second term is, we have x. So, between x squared and x, ano ang pinakamababang exponent? So, we have x. Next is, tingnan natin sa first term, we have y squared. At dun sa second term, we also have y squared. So, ibig sabihin, magkapareho sila. So, y squared is our common factor. So, pagsamahin natin yung ating nakuhang common factor. Okay, express natin to as product. So, we have x, y squared. Okay? So, ngayon, hahanapin naman natin ngayon ang ating second factor. So, ang gagawin natin is, i-divide natin yung ating given polynomial, yung first term of our given doon sa ating greatest common factor. Okay, isa-isahin natin. Okay, so dapat ang magiging sagot niyan is quantity x minus 3. So, paano nakuha yung quantity x minus 3? So, i-divide natin. Okay? So, i-divide natin yung first term of our given by the GCMF. So, we have x squared, y squared divided by x, y squared. So, syempre, pagtapatin natin yung pareho ang variables para madali natin i-apply yung quotient law of exponent. So, we have x squared divided by x is x. And cancel out na lang po yung common factor kasi it is equivalent to 1. Okay, paano nakuha yung negative 3? So, we're going to divide negative 3xy squared by the GCMF. So, negative 3xy squared divided by xy squared, cancel out all the common factors. So, it will give us negative 3. So, yun na yung ating tamang sagot. Okay. So, ang factor na x squared, y squared minus 3xy squared is xy squared times quantity x minus 3. Okay? Madali lang, di ba? Our next given is 6 times quantity x minus y plus 8 times quantity x minus y. Okay, what have you noticed with our given polynomial? Okay, so meron kayong nakikita magkaparehong terms. These are the terms inside the parentheses or yung naka-group natin. Okay, so in this case, pag nakakita kayo ng ganito na merong binomial factor na magkapareho, so ibig sabihin, that binomial factor will be our greatest common monomial factor. So, ngayon, kukopihin natin siya ng isang beses. So, we have quantity x minus y. So, ngayon, ang gagawin na lang natin, dahil kitang-kita naman na natin ang natitira. So, ang gagawin na lang natin is kokopyahin na lang natin yung mga terms na natira. So, we have 6 at positive a. So, 6 and positive a will be our second factor. So, isusulat natin ng ganito rin. Quantity 6 plus a. So, our factors is quantity x minus y times quantity 6 plus a. Okay, class? So, sana natutunan ninyo ang lesson na to. So, lagi kayo magpa-practice ng inyong mga exercises para kayo ay maging bihasa sa pagsasagot. So, subscribe and mag-like sa aking video para sa susunod ikaw ay maging updated. Okay, goodbye class!